What's going on, guys? I just wanted to do a quick little video on Go High Level, and I've learned so many new things recently, and I didn't realize, how much stuff it did. So let's get into it. Alrighty, guys, once again, welcome back to the website. Scott King. I run a DJ company in Orlando, Florida, also a coaching business, www.coachscottking.com if you want to check that out. And today I just wanted to cover a little bit of Go High Level and all the different things it's been doing. It's bananas how easy they make it. Also, I just learned a few things with the app, right? You could download an app and it works. You can talk to your leads just through when they fill out your information up on your website. So first of all, I guess if you're kind of new to Go High Level, first thing you'd want to do is, integrate all of your accounts with the system so that everything can talk to each other. So you basically just go to settings, and then you have all these options over here. It could be a little bit confusing, but you want to go to your integrations right here, right? You click on that. And then you have all these different things. Now, if you don't have a business, you would have to register that first, and then create a Google business listing. And then after that, you would go, and then this would do all your marketing and everything. So basically, you can connect it to your Google Calendar. So if you wanted to do Zoom calls or Google Meet, it's already integrated. When people go to your calendar on your website, it already connects to your availability if that's a calendar that you're working off of. And then, you would connect it to your Google business listing. It does Google Analytics and Google Ads. I just haven't dug into that yet. But yeah, over here, you connect it to your Google business listing. It'll also connect to your Facebook. You can connect it to your QuickBooks as well. And then I'm not even sure what Wave is, and Stripe is how you collect payments. And it also connects to your TikTok. And if you have a LinkedIn account, depending on what your business is. I just started a LinkedIn. I don't even really use it that much. And then not super familiar with what Slack is or Printful, but you can also connect it to your WhatsApp app. Now here's the thing to keep in mind. Now when you have leads all over the place, some like to talk in WhatsApp apps, some like to talk in texting, which that'll also handle as well with your AI assistant, where you can train your AI to answer questions based on what people are really asking, and then you can take those questions and put those on your website as well. So if you already have a website, you can have your AI scan what your service is, and then you can just tell it if someone texts in, tell them to book a Zoom call. Or if someone texts in with a simple question, you can just have it answer the question so that your leads are getting answers at all hours of the day type thing. Because small businesses, if you're out there doing whatever your craft is, you're not going to be able to answer the phone, which is a service that we're now offering. Because I have AI connected to the Coach Scott King business, and I also have it connected to the DJ business. So if anybody texts into the DJ business from the website, the chat widget on the website will talk to them and get them scheduled for a Zoom call, which is kind of cool. And then I can talk to them face to face and answer any additional questions, plus make the sale kind of thing. So again, once you get into the integration, Google Calendar, Google Business Listing, and then a thing that a lot of people may not understand as well is that you can create websites off here as well. So if you just go back here, and then you have, these are like your three main menus right here that you want to pay attention to. So you have your marketing, right? And then you could create emails and or you could create social posts. And then you can see in the Coach Scott King, I already have, social posts scheduled to go out, for the next 7 days or so, or something like that. And then if you wanted to create mass emails, let's say you have a big list of people that you want to, market to, you could just create your emails right here, and then you can do blank text editor. I have a whole email design on the website, so that's how that works, right? That's pretty easy to do. And then you have your automation. Oops, asking me to rate it right now. And then I have a whole list of different automations depending on what people are looking for. And this is just off the Coach Scott King website. And then I have automations for the DJ business listing as well. But if you go to sites, and then you can create websites or funnels, if you wanted to do an e-commerce store, there's a whole bunch of different things. And then your chat widgets over here. For those of you that don't know what a funnel is basically a website with one page, right? So Coach Scott King has quite a few different funnel pages that we created, so I could just click on that, and then you can edit the different stages here. And then with this one's called the icebreaker. So if you could go in and then edit it, put all the different information that you have on it. And if anybody's interested, this is a protocol or a class that I put together in case you don't know how to break the ice when someone gives you a call. And then it designed this whole page, this web page, but it's also connected to different steps, right? So if somebody once they go through the first page and find out that they want it, they put their information in, and then you link your product to that page. And then once they pay you, there's automations, which automations are over here, that will just send them the link so that they can have the class or the series of videos that talk about that, whatever it is. The icebreaker was a series of videos about talking to people and making sales and breaking the ice. Then the business builder, if you guys want to run through an automation, you guys can check that out, which I just recently made the funnel for it. So once you put your information inside the coachscottking.com website, you can go through that automation and see kind of what it's like. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like, the automation part is like, you're not going to be able to talk to all these different people at the same time, because they'll all be on different stages of when they want to purchase with whatever your service is. So in order to keep in touch with them and do what's called a nurturing sequence, you would want to send them emails and text messages to make sure that they're got their eyes on you, kind of thing. So again, there's so many different things. Drop me a line if you want me to cover anything in particular. I got quite a few videos up on the website, but that's just like a little bit of an idea to get started. So basically, a workflow would go something like this, right? Someone would go to your website, they would put their information in saying that they wanted that service, or at least interested in that service. They would get an email or text back, depending on how they talk to you, and then they would schedule a Zoom call, and then you'd sit down with them or give them a phone call, which you could do it all through the app as well. And then we also have an AI service where if they call us and let's say we're on stage or we're doing what we do, the AI will schedule the Zoom call, and then you won't have to worry about it if you're doing the job or whatever the profession is that you do. And then you could get to them when you're done or when you have time to look at the app. So just keep that in mind, and I'll be dropping more videos. I'll leave my links down below, and if you have any questions, shoot me a line. All right, you guys have a great day. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Thanks.